Push him up.
And we're going to see if he can entertain right now against Zepeda.
Southpaw, aggressive
like nobody busy. That's important that he get off to
the body early and often.
And if a fighter like Zepeda is going to throw the combination or two, Zepeda's glove
is going to have to bite down early. He's looking to take some.
Has to accept the fight. Accept that Zepeda is going to be.
He know this guy ain't back pressure on. He got to be more effective.
That landed with the left hand for Zepeda, firing back.
Those are the cleans of fighter that know.
Countering upstairs.
That's the beauty of boxing. He made a miss twice. Now Zepeda is letting his hands go.
B-box activity for Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson, one of the best slowing fights down and slowing down.
Right now, he just got to breathe hard because this is going to be a
faster pace with
very
more
fast. See, a guy can take your conditioning fast like this.
Landing to the body.
He is. The instruction to Shakur, don't allow Zepeda to present the impression that he's not.
These guys did well. We talking about two undefeated world champions, bro. We're going to get this type of fight. Now, it may not be any separate.
Stevenson to exchange here at the outside two. And to be willing to exchange for some.
There's no other way to beat a Zepeda's underdog. Zepeda, I think, learned a lot from those 22 rounds. So far, is standing his ground as he said he would. But we're going to see what kind of
do it. And you see the right hand.
Like is the kind of punches Zepeda's landing to the body.
Good body shot.
Body combination.
And that's that jab. He's just going to have to give himself some space.
There's jabs downstairs.
Good shot.
Backing into a corner. Zepeda a favor by backing into a corner, Antonio.
Good combination.
There'll be times in the fight when it
can win.
Great body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Left hand
fighting right now. And, you know, showing who he had a championship heart, but in the corner like that.
And we mentioned it in the last fight between Puello and Matias. Shakur Stevenson, that best punch has been the uppercut against the flat foot.
Well, to tell you that
he do something else other than just standing there flat for his jaw. And,
and another left.
He's hurt.
And a right to the body.
And man, when we're challenged.
And now Stevenson great that time.
But hey, this should be what Shakur Stevenson wants.
We need to win to show a great
fighter and not just a.
But again, he's been.
People wrote off Zepeda because
not just a quality fighter, a tricky fighter. And Zepeda from his background.
You know, I would love for Shakur to stay in the center of the ring
and keeps his hands.
Look, Shakur is standing his ground, but Matias in the last fight.
Matias is in with a
shot.
Oh, two big shots.
Like I said, the judges aren't going to like this.
As he took those two for Shakur Stevenson.
We only got a lot of work to do from both fighters.
And there's some classy counter-punching going.
Shot you got to keep in mind, Shakur's got to go.
Antonio Tarver waving his hand frantically.
These corners, great work with the right hook.
Keep his back off the ropes. He cooked.
Best round of the fight for Zepeda.
It was a brilliant statistical introduction.
Competition has stiffened Berlanga's power.
First round knockout streak at some point. Body shots by landing, not backing off.
That's good work. That's good work. But yeah, 30 seconds
so far. Stevenson with the bridging, a little bit under
one. Be good. I think that's going to be his callings like this. You see Shakur
doing so again at this moment. And as you look at close range here, you can see the comfort in
handling the pressure well. But like Antonio says,
yourself any favors, but it's right there. You're slipping away.
Well, there's an uppercut by Shakur Stevenson and landing a couple of shots.
He's landing the center of the ring. And Puello offense is not as effective as Shakur Stevenson when he do land. That's a good left hand by
the seats here in the arena. They're too defensive.
Really hear the noise in here, right?
And we're with Chris Maddox. What do you see? So
pressure of Williams. Shakur pressed up against the ropes. But Shakur can keep the fight in the middle of the 3-2. Shakur Stevenson.
The more effective shots, I feel, are being let. getting to a point of greater selection. He is setting him up and land, which could ultimately decide the fight. There's another.
And that sneaky right hand, this guy can fight. Word from both trainers, bro. You hear it in the
been doing it for decades.
Oh.
Slightly as round 7 seconds of the fight so far.
Well, we have a slow moment, Jim told me before this fight, the winner of that November 22nd fight between
So will have a chance tonight.
I think it's Shakur Stevenson is making. I haven't seen his back to the ropes not one time in this round.
Mike, I think it was very difficult to choose one.
That's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all missing it. Shakur Stevenson, man. I like the way he out of that corner though. That dude stay in the center of the ring.
You got to punch your way out of the corner.
The counter shots right there.
Multi-punch combination.
Team Shakur Stevenson, they 6-punch combinations.
Incomparable in relation to.
They are the greatest athletes in the world.
Zepeda coming in.
But they're the best conditioned at.
When they train, I mean, we can discuss that, talk about it later.
In the bar.
Shakur letting his hand.
43, and Zepeda was 24 of 81 power shots. So in other words, their vision, and they're landing it up.
And Zepeda right back.
That Shakur Stevenson has. You can see the non-stop
Right now. He don't have his back to the rope. He's in the center of the ring, and I think that's an adjustment that may allow.
Clash of styles, Jim.
Tremendous, which was to be expected.
Of those punches, and his deep punches aren't really being effective in catching it.
Main event of the evening.
Another action fight and a night filled with them.
All these fights have delivered tonight. Good combination in the center of the ring. Pushing that shoulder, too. They real physical.
From my perspective, finding more and more advantages. Increasingly, it becomes lands a solid left hand and Becker into a corner.
Now this is you don't want to like this is all Zepeda to jump. Big shot got in. Body shot got in. He got into effect on Shakur.
On balance. Fast-paced fight. Times by Shakur Stevenson.
Good combination
like that.
In the center. Good jab by another combination by Shakur. They exchanging.
Shakur Stevenson is a heavier
man. Won a silver medal from being the gold medalist. Done it on all levels.
Boxing, a history of the planet.
Oh, and you see what he did there when he shoves him, makes it.
And footwork aren't. That's what Zepeda has no more of. And there's a.
What's really impressed me, Jim.
Does something on the ropes.
The nature of their games.
He got hats off to Shakur. He's showing a chin tonight too, bro.
Make something happen with volume and power.
In the corner, and they're going to look energized.
Through 9 rounds, let's count even though Zepeda has thrown 100.
A good exchange.
I don't think Zepeda is going to lose any skills that Shakur Stevenson.
He stays this close to this fight.
He's out there, see you him alone.
With this type of performance,
Ready to go to 140 pounds, Antonio.
But, you know, if it things you took a lot out of him, so that's why he moved up.
Given a draw,
yes.
Although most was the wrong decision, and in fact, Adamas should. Going the distance, that are close, that are Nathan description.
Shakur ropes there, another one. This guy's showing a lot of. Zepeda still looking for a bit. About Shakur Stevenson in the middle of the ring, and that Zim alluded to
his opponent tonight.
Now they're gonna. But you.
Perfect example, partially because he was such a great defender that people stare at.
I've got it for Stevenson entering this especially.
That's a full steam momentum for Shakur Stevenson. Fighter controls.
Zepeda needs something big to hurt Shakur.
It's been the case.
What I didn't need to be landing power shots this round. He's put on a heck of a show tonight.
No self-belief in there.
Tell him no Tom and Jerry. Appreciate it. Oh, good.
Now This has been Tom versus Tom.
In a clean fight. We haven't seen the referee all night.
That's a great point. That's a tremendous point, Antonio. He has been a
The long snappers. We don't want to hear.
Still throwing bombs.
That's beating a dead horse. Showing what this fight has been like. Average per round through 10. And now let's go to the official decision with Michael Buffer.
To the winner by unanimous decision, the fighting pride of Newark, New Jersey, and still the undefeated WBC Lightweight Champion of the World, Shakur